Well, the weather not fully cooperating here in Pittsburgh, but that has not stopped Steeler Nation from filling the stands at a rain-soaked Acrisure Stadium. Two clubs here, each looking to rebound from a Week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Here come the Bengals, and CD, of course, it's Joe Burrow out of LSU at quarterback.
And he was terrific in the opener, threw 3 touchdown passes, and make no mistake about it, he was eager to get right back out and do it again. So I think we'll see him try to test the secondary quite a bit as this game goes on.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. You look at the Steeler defense. They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
It'll be a gain of 5. And it's 3rd and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Now Burrow. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that is incomplete. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming 4th down.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Ariza on to punt here as he gets this one away. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow, out of bounds at the 1-yard line. So here are the Steelers backed up to start their initial drive. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And he certainly had his share of struggles in the opener, threw a couple of ill-timed interceptions in the game. So that was something that was harped upon all week in practice. Because if he's going to help this team be a winning one, he can't give the football away like he did last week.
2nd down and 6 now.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. But, man, his first throw, that nearly went the other way. Instead, it's 4th down. The Steelers send out their punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. That's caught. Left side, it's Burks. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 43-yard line. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. Now it's Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7. This is Brown going up the middle. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Quick slant to Brown. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Burrow going to keep it himself. And he is going to have a Bengals first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to... convert on 3rd and inches. He's going to keep this again. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Here's Burrow. Throw left side, complete. That's Burton. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd down.
Burrow looking to pass. And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's 4th down.
A 41-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0. So after drive number 3 here, we have a score, and it's 3 points after the field goal.
I would say the feeling out process for both these teams, I'd say it's over, partner. Everyone understands what's going on now. You've kind of probed a little bit. Now you want to start throwing the big shots. First 3 points up on the board could be significant.
They go play action here on first down. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Well, that one hurts. That wipes away what would have been a big... play.
But you and I both know coaches aren't real big on silver linings, but at least that play call was a successful one. Now the focus offensively, that goes to overcoming the penalty and making all that yardage back again.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the 24-yard line.
They'll give up the middle to Johnson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 1 yard is the loss. They back up even further to a 3rd and 15. A tall task ahead of them here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. They'll get this complete to Worthy. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Taken down at the 43.
The numbers a week ago for Johnson. 13 carries, 67 yards.
It's a pretty mediocre week for him on the ground. Certainly a boon to his offense if he can get a little more output on his touches this week. He should get some more early carries as his team tries to get him into a rhythm.
Screenplay, Johnson. And he is going to lose yardage here. Third down and 13.
Back at the 39-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. They'll toss to Harris. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Bengals 38-yard line.
Back to throw. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 25-yard line.
Steelers first down.
Harris running straight ahead. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call. So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
On the give, this is Harris. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd down at the 35-yard line.
Three 0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. They'll look to throw. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
That's caught right side by Worthy. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Chris Boswell on for the field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays, and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one caught by all, the tight end. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. Not easy being a rookie left tackle in this league, and there they got him for the penalty.
Not easy at all. Think about what you're dealing with every game you play. Ostensibly, the best pass rusher is over you on every snap. I'd be a little jumpy myself.
They were looking good on 2nd down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Over the middle into the hands of Burks. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a handoff inside. It's Jackson. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. He'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Burrow will throw. That one taken in by Burton. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
1st down, Bengals.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 27-yard line.
Back to throw here. He'll look underneath and finds Brown. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 15-yard line.
1st down, Cincinnati.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Over the middle, complete. It's Burton. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Brown. Going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal. At the Steelers' 3-yard line.
Brown once more. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Chase Brown, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals have taken the lead.
His kick is good.
The point after through the raindrops up and good. And the lead is now 10-3. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Nice little juke. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Steelers
up the middle, Johnson stays on his feet. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
That's another.
It's a Pittsburgh 1st down, a gain of 13.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Again, it's Johnson. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
They hand this off to Harris. About 3 yards there to the 27.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he will have the Steelers 1st down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
That's another Steelers 1st down.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Completes this to Addison out left. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 16-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
They'll hand it off now. Johnson. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 15. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Now it's Burrow. He gets this one to Burks. And he'll take this forward for 2, maybe 3. But we do have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. So a holding penalty, and that'll send them backwards.
You know they're trying not to do that. I mean, we know that, right? We talk to them all the time. But sometimes the defensive guys just put you in awkward situations, and you get caught grabbing their jerseys.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. That's on the guard, David Edwards. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Now Burrow. He's got Burton here. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Taken right around the 44. They juked him.
Holding, receiving team.
A pretty good return, all things considered, but holding.
I agree with you totally. It's actually a return that they were going to be very proud of. But when you end up holding and bringing it back, now your offense has to start a little bit deeper in their own territory.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On play action, they'll throw. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now it's Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook. They can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that one, that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. Here's Burrow. And he'll find Chase on the right side complete. Now 3rd down and 7. Burrow looking to pass. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. On 4th down, Matt Araiza sent on to punt. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 3rd and 9 here.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
They're going to look to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. It's taken to the 26. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Looking deep here for Chase. And this is going to be dropped. Oh, my gracious. There was no one in his area code, but he could not hang on to it.
It's now 2nd
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Burrow. It's complete to Brown, right side. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Week 1 was full of surprises, full of intrigue, and a lot of firsts for the young players. What will Week 2 bring? Let's dive in. Our trip across the NFL starts now. In Glendale, the Cardinals at home to take on the Baltimore Ravens. And it's the tight end.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Steeler offense ready to get going to begin this 3rd quarter. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
So they will tread backward on the holding penalty.
And I know that they're going to get coached up and they'll get yelled at a little bit, but let's face it, it is hard not to do at the speed and pace that they play.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. They'll look to throw here. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So that one a hold, right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
This one incomplete and over everybody. Looked like a clear throwaway, but the officials, they're going to say there's a receiver over there in the area, so no flags, and it's 3rd down. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. 46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to just 3 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Bengals set to take over. They were losers last time out to the 49ers, but right now they're on the right side of the scoreboard as they start out 1st and 10. That pass taken in by Burks.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag route,
Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. Maybe.
It's in the game.
Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with. The menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your franchise in the preseason, the regular season, or with a fantasy draft.